Okay, so my past research was on an article. The title is Effects of Infant-Parent Play with a Technology-Enhanced Toy, Affordance-Related Actions, and Communicative Interactions. The research question was, do electronic toys have positive effects on a child without the parent interaction? Or can the interaction be increased depending on the assistance the child might need? So the participants, there was 58 participants total. There was 32 males and 26 females. They were randomly assigned to either a clinical study or a non-clinical study. The measurements that were used was the Rossetti Infant and Toddler Language Scale, and that measured the interaction, like the attachment between the parent and the child, as well as to the language that they acquired, so more communication between the parent and the child. The design was a longitudinal design within group. So a year later, they redid this design. Only about half of the families did participate, and they saw if there was any increase depending on the toy that was used. It was the same toy from the first study to the second study, but the affordance of the toy was a difference between each family because there were low socioeconomic status families and there was higher socioeconomic families. So the results were that children respond better to the parents than the parents to the child. The parents do elicit more, or they initiate the communication first rather than the children. The children tend to hold off a little bit more. The relevance to our research is that we want to know if too much cell phone usage has an impact on the parent-child interaction, and this article wanted to know if the interaction that the child and the parent had was better because of the technology of the toy, but this one had affordance into it. So if the toy was a little bit more complicated or more sophisticated, the child would need a little bit more help, and the child would elicit that help from the parents, versus if the toy was less sophisticated, it just, like buttons or something, the child could do it on their own, so they didn't elicit the parent as much as the other one.